Well, that was awful. My video was 5 minutes, and for some reason, it only taped two of the minutes out of the five. So my story was cut off. So now I got to tell the whole story again. All right. So, anyway, I was on my way home at 11. I got out at 11:30, I think. 11:30, 11:45, something like that. I left to go home, and then I saw ding, 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 the train, the freight train. So I sat behind the freight train. I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. It's like a half an hour. And then I go a mile down the road, and then they close the road. So now I have to turn around, go back the other way. It was ridiculous. So by the time I got to the Walmart, it was like 1:30. No, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, right? And the reason I went to the Walmart is because I didn't have time in the morning to get food for the girls because I had a dilemma, which I think I told you about yesterday, that I had to be in three places at once. The girls have their open school that they have to go to, and I have to be there so I can know what they're getting for school. And then on the day before, Tabitha has her knee appointment in the ortho. So I'm like, how am I going to do both things and work 6 days? Because I cannot afford to work 5 days. Like, that just cannot happen. So I did get somebody to take Tabby to the doctor. Now I have to just call the doctor and tell them that somebody's going to take her. And then I took off for the following day. Anyway, so I spent the whole morning doing that, so I couldn't go shopping. So today I had to be to work at 9:45, and being that I had to be to work so early and I was going to be gone all day, the girls who are now, they're big. They're 16 and 14, 15 or something like, no, 16 and 14. They're big enough to, like, cook their food and everything like that. They weren't going to have no food in the house. So at 1:30 in the morning, after I got stuck behind the train and they closed the street, I had to go and get them some food. So I went and I got food. By the time I got everything into the car and drove here and put everything away, it was like 1:48, 1:50, something like that. So then, because I had coffee and with the disease I have, EDS, you can't really drink a lot of caffeine. At least I can't. It makes me nervous. It gives me anxiety. I'm like bouncing all over the place, and it also keeps me up the whole entire night. So I try to take my medicine, which is like a muscle relaxer. That didn't really do anything, and so I kind of stood up until like almost 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I have to get up at 7 because I had to leave at 7:45 to be to work at 9:45. It takes me only 45 minutes to get to work, but I have to stop for lunch. I have to stop for gas. I have to make sure that my wheels are okay. Like, as a mom, as a single mom, you have to do all of that yourself. So, if anything goes wrong, if there's a car accident, you can't call somebody and say, oh, could you just come get me and take me to work and then take care of the car? No, I got to make sure that everything is good. So by the time I finished, I got home, didn't go to sleep. I slept for like 2 hours. Then I went back to work this morning and I was so tired. I was so exhausted. And then I worked all day. And it was funny because usually we only stay driving the bus for about 3 hours. Well, they kept me on for 4 hours. They broke me late. And then when I was after my break, I only had like an hour more to drive, and then that was it. I got to come home, which was great. And so it was just a crazy, crazy day. This is like a day in the life of a single mom, right? Because single moms, we go through a lot. We really, really do. But it all worked out, and I'm here. I made it through another day. And the lesson from this is even when you have a bad day, you make it through. Your track record for getting through bad days is actually 100% because you're still here and you're still doing it. So just keep going. Just keep going. All us single moms out here are behind you. We're all giving you encouragement. We're all rooting you on. we're all going to be okay. You know, it might take some time. It might be hard some days. Some days you might have to sit down and cry. I know sometimes I get in the car and I go to a corner and I just cry it out and then I get back to work. But you made it through. The day is over and you made it through, and I'm proud of you. And this is really what my blog is about, just to encourage all you single moms out there just to keep going. And, you know, your boys, they're looking up to you, they're seeing what you're doing, and they're going to want to do the same thing. So just make sure you stay on the straight and narrow. You make sure that you're setting a great example. You work hard. You come home, you play hard with your kids. And even if you only have one day, you know, go on Facebook Live, make a little video with them, watch what they watch on YouTube, you know, go outside, walk around, whatever you have to do to spend time with your kids, just do it. You know, even if it's for an hour a day, it's not a big deal. Me and my daughter, sometimes we just sit here and watch TV, you know? So that's my encouragement for you today. I'm so proud of you and I'm glad you made it through another day, and just keep going. Just like Dory says, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Even if you forget what you're swimming for, just keep swimming. Don't worry about it. You made it through another day. Well, now it's lightning and thundering, and my dog is screaming and crying and barking, strangely enough. So I'm going to go because I'm really, really tired and have to work tomorrow at 9:45 again. But to 4:45, I get off early tomorrow, so I don't have to work late. Yay! So you guys keep doing it, keep going. I'm so proud of you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!